Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing, and we'll have a first look at this Huawei Honor 6X, which is a successor to the Honor 5X. But this one focuses a lot on camera, and as you can see, nothing is actually printed on this box. This is a review unit, hence it does not have the pricing, but in US Honor has announced this, and the pricing in US is $250 US. So I'm hoping in India it should be anywhere around 15 to 16,500 or so if they are aggressive. So this is the device itself. As you can see, this one is sporting a 5.5-inch screen. Let's put this one to the side. We'll remove all this stuff later on. Again, as you can see, the highlighting point about this device is this dual camera setup. Finally, now Huawei has opted to put this dual camera setup on their mid-range devices. The Honor 8 became very popular just because of this dual pixel camera. This dual camera setup. We'll test if this one is also good enough. So let's keep this to the side. And guys, again, it's a review unit, so I don't think so it'll have every accessory out there because they generally skim. So yeah, as you can see, this box was empty and this area is also empty. So we just get the charger and this cable that we are getting. Apart from that, nothing in the box. So let's just open this up. Let me keep the box to the side. And this is a normal USB cable that we are getting. And still they have opted, let me actually zoom in a little bit. They decided to still go with the micro USB port, not the USB type C. So that's what we have. Let's look at the charger. It says it's a Huawei branded charger. And let's just zoom up. And as you can see, this is a standard 5 volt at 2 amp charger. So it will be interesting to see how quickly it charges, because this one is also having a 3340 milliamp hour battery. So that's what we get. Let's quickly look at the handset itself. We have this, and again, as you can see, it's a dual SIM hybrid that we are getting. It says here on the label, so you can put 2 nano SIMs or a micro SD card. So that's what you're going to get. And the SIM card tray, it says, is over here. And again, we have, it says, speakers. Says do not block the speaker and do not block the microphone. So the speaker is just this one is just a microphone. So let's just peel this off. And this is the handset itself. As you can see, the build quality is good, but again, let's see what will be the pricing in India. We don't know the details as of now. So looks good in terms of build quality. US, it's $250. Front, again, we have a sort of a screen guard pre-applied on this one. Let's just take that out. So screen guard was pre-applied. Oops, it's not coming out easily. Well, let's just peel this off. So this is what you get. And let me give you a physical overview first. On the top, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, a secondary noise cancellation microphone also we get, and the build quality is nice, I would say. This is plastic, but this is all metal, aluminum. And this is the volume rocker. Good feel, it doesn't wobble. And this is the power on off button. On the bottom, this is the microphone, micro USB slot that will be used for charging, and this is supposed to be the speaker. And on this end, again, this will be your SIM slots for the dual hybrid SIM solution. Front facing camera is supposed to be 8 megapixel shooter and has the proximity sensor and stuff. Let's just power this on, and again, it's a big device at 5.5 inch, but again, that's the norm these days, guys. So let's quickly just boot this up, and by the time it actually boots up, let me give you a configuration overview. This Honor 6 is powered by the Kirin 655 octa-core chipset, which is based on the ARM Cortex A53 architecture. It has a 5.5-inch 1080p screen. It is powered by the Mali 830 MP2 GPU. Regarding storage, it comes in 2 variants. 32GB comes with 3GB of RAM, and 64GB variant comes with 4GB of RAM. It also has a fingerprint scanner and DDS audio. Moving to the camera, it has a dual 12-megapixel rear-facing camera and an 8-megapixel front-facing camera. Regarding the battery, it has a 3340 milliamp hour battery, which is not user replaceable. So we have just finished setting up this device, and it says Huawei Home. I'll just enable it. And this is a familiar UI if you have used any other Huawei phones. This is the Emotion UI that they use. And again, it does not have any app tray, so all your apps will be here, and you just swipe to access them. And let's look at the tools. So yes, this device does have FM radio support. As you can see, the FM radio app is there. And what else? So that's what it is. And again, typical, it also has health. So looks like this one also has pedometer built in, so it will track your steps if you move around. You have to just set that up. And again, the don't have physical buttons. We have this virtual buttons for navigation around. And if you just pull down, and if you move here, you get these shortcuts. You can customize these ones. It also has the auto brightness sensor, as you can see. Let's go to the settings and let's check those first. And let's just go to about. And as you can see, it's running on the Emotion UI 4.1 and running on the Android version 6.0. And as you have mentioned, it's running on the current 655 variant. And the version that we have is the 64 GB variant that comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM. And out of that 64 GB, you get 51.64 GB to you. So that's what you get regarding storage. So let's just go back, and this is typical Huawei stuff. You can add your Huawei ID and stuff. It has a smart assistant. You can configure your fingerprints and stuff from here. If you go to display, and it has the physical indicator light. So yeah, it has that option. And we have you can also set the color temperature. So I generally like this because you can customize, for example, make it a little bit yellowish or very bluish or something like that. The default looks good, but you can customize that stuff, sleep timer and whatnot. And it also has an option of increasing, it says readability in sunlight. I have to actually test that in direct sunlight to see how well that performs. So that's what you get. And home's style, we have standard, and also we have a simple mode. So that's what you are going to get. So as of now, it looks snappy because it's having a 4 GB RAM, but I have to really test this out. Generally, the Kirin 655 should perform well because it's octa-core based on the ARM Cortex A53, very similar to, I would say, the Snapdragon 430. But with gaming, I have to really test because of the Mali 830 GPU. Let's now look at the camera, which is the highlighting point about this device. And let's see that Huawei was talking a lot about the camera, this dual camera setup. Let's just fire up the camera, and it says swipe right for modes, giving you a very small tutorial, and left for settings. Let's just start this. So I'll just cancel. So you can go to the settings by just moving to this mode, and we have touch to capture and resolutions. As you can see, just leave it at, as of now, we'll leave it at 12 megapixel. That's the full. And we have assistive grid. And we also have object tracking. So that's interesting. And let's just move to this one. And we also have the Pro mode. So it's nice to see that they're giving the Pro mode. Again, we have the standard stuff like beauty. It's interesting to see that they even have a Pro mode in video. Well, so that's, oh, that's really nice, I would say. You can adjust the auto white balance. Generally in auto it does a very poor job. As you can see, things change when you move around. So nice to see that you have the Pro mode. But let's just quickly just take some snaps in the default photo mode. And again, I have good lighting here. So what I'll do is the shutter speed is good enough. Let's just try to take a macro photo of this. So let me actually take some photographs here, and let me show you the same. So here are some of the sample photographs that I have taken with this Honor 6S, and very initial impressions, I have to say. It's doing a great job in macro photographs, as you can see, and you also get that decent depth of field. But again, it's too early to judge the camera performance, but looks like for camera, this might be a good choice considering the price point at which Huawei will announce. It's expected to launch very soon in India, so we will definitely know the pricing. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at this Honor 6X. If you have any other particular questions regarding this device, do post your questions in the YouTube comment section below and I'll try to include them in my review. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video.